All right. This is the Vintage Challenge Finals. We're playing Lavinia PO, and we're in the finals versus JD Phoenix. On the play, too. Oh yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. I would like to keep this hand. So I think we're going to sequence it. God, how am I going to sequence it? I have to actually think about this, huh? It might just be Crack Lotus, Preordain, Ancestral Twister. We don't technically have enough mana for that, and well, unless we tap to Tolarian right away. We can tap Tolarian and just go Preordain, Recall, Twister if needed. We can tap Tolarian, Lotus. I guess the first thing we should do is just tap Tolarian and... There's like not that much value in preordaining if we're going to tap Tolarian. Yeah, but Recall and Evaluate doesn't exactly answer all of the questions. Are you tapping Tolarian to Ancestral Recall? Or are you cracking Lotus to Ancestral Recall? Are you tapping Tolarian, cracking Lotus? Like, what are we doing? I think we're going to tap Tolarian and cast Ancestral Recall, and hold up Force of Will, and then twist if needed. Unfortunately, Opal is not active. I think it's Recall of Academy, but I could be convinced it's not. Interesting. So at this point, we're going to preordain and see if we can't hit a Moxen. Mentor. It looks like we're going to twist. Unfortunate. Not the greatest draws. We didn't really get that far with that. We could easily lose this game. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I missequenced that or just drew badly. Obviously, opponent's on a 7-card hand that they don't know if it works or not. Wasteland, brutal. Is it going to be Eldrazi or Karn Shops? Oh god, if they just play a Karn and win the game. Holy shit. At least they can only cast. Alright, well there's a lot of pressure on us to win the game on this turn. We twisted them into a better 7. Very true. We drew another land? Fuck, we're so dead. We have to preordain into a Mox. Wow, we just got vintage so bad. Oh, that was so brutal. Holy shit. Oh my god, we're so dead. Holy crap, we're so dead. Unfortunate. We spun our opponent into a beautiful 7 and completely missed on our 7. Holy cow, I've never bricked so hard in my life. That's probably not true. I've definitely probably bricked harder than that. I feel like we could have sequenced it maybe differently. But we didn't even hit any Moxen on our 7-card hand either. So it's not like our Tolarian would have been better. Sphere. So they're just playing like a typical Karn shop list with a Forge backup plan. I'm never going to beat 2 spheres either. Yeah, then I mean, we don't know what the opponent's on, Helium. You'd rather not pass when you can just twist and hit a bunch of Moxin and go off. I don't really think that twisting there is wrong. Alright, I'm going to concede. It's definitely a line we could have taken, but... I'm going to bring in Fragmentize, Mind Break Trap, Ceremonious Rejection, Lightning Bolt, and Island. And I'm going to take out Pyroblasts, Top, Probe, Preordain, Preordain, Preordain. That was definitely not an early concession. We were 100% to die. I think we keep in Misstep against the Voltaic Key deck. So I'm gonna keep in Mental Misstep. I value my time a little bit too much to let them play it out there and kill us. Yeah, I would definitely keep in Mental Misstep here. Looking for a turn 1 Lavinia if possible, or just a turn 1 kill. Or just, you know, an unkeepable 7. Try again. This hand's so medium. I don't think we have to keep this. Opponent kept a 7-card hand. We need to win the game. Are we being punished for killing Jesus? You know, that's a question I ask myself. No, I think we're dead, Geeky. Our 5-card hand's gonna have to be pretty good. This is just a mulligan. This is a snap keep. Next question ends up being, do we play the Flooded Strand? I don't think so. I want to leave myself the Academy out. Okay. Alright, let's see how good their new 7 is. Has a workshop. Not bad. Soul Ring. Yeah. We can fragmentize that if needed be. Wait, why do I have a Flusterstorm in my deck? Oh no. How is opponent's 7 just as good as ours? I have to freaking ceremoniously reject this. I have no idea why there's a Flusterstorm in my deck. Don't ask me. I don't know why it's there. I forgot it was in my deck. We have Snap at Ceremonious, so I would do it, Matt. Oh, we twisting. Fluster the Karn, fair. Oh, we twisting, chat. We're so twisting. Does it matter? Probably a tundra. Look, we don't even have to show them we accidentally boarded in Flusterstorm. Perfect. We just drew a lot of lands. Holy shit, we have the Flusterstorm still. Oh my god, how is this happening? No way. No way. We win the game if we get another turn. I definitely do not like Snap Fragmentize. That was a lot of lands, so hopefully our opponent doesn't have two spells that matter. At least Fluster pitches the Force, I agree. Somehow I missed that one along the way. So I have to live this turn, so a Karn this time will resolve. Fuck! Oh, we're so dead. There's like no merit to holding Force of Will, so at least we can represent having two Force of Wills. So as long as it's not Karn, I guess we're still okay with Karn. As long as it's not Karn Wasteland, I guess we're gonna be okay. No, we have to force it. There's no reason not to force it. Force isn't doing anything else. Hopefully opponent 7 isn't as insane as every time it has been. Yeah, key resolves. Yeah, monolith resolves. Yeah, how do you have a Lotus every time? Oh my god, our opponent's Twisters have been insane. Please no Karn. Please no Karn, Great Creator. I just need it to not be Mystic Forge or Karn, Great Creator. If it's Karn Scion, it's fine. We just need to untap with our mana to PO. Walking Ballista, I would take. We just lose. Oh no. Oh no, we're so dead. Fuck. Alright, we're dead, unfortunately. I guess opponent could hit land, land, land? And that would save us? Alright, they need to hit land again after this. We deserve it, right? They deserve to hit land, 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 right? Oh my god, is it Oh, no, no, no. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, Sphere's a little annoying, but we have a Tolarian, so it's fine. Alright, we get to... Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We are good. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, we also drew Fragmentize? Sick. So we just Fragmentize the Sphere and try to win, right? Yeah. Alright. I take it. Theo is a great card. No one ever disagreed with that statement. Just need to find the time walk. And we have double snap PO, so we will find the time walk eventually. We might make way too many monks in the meantime, though. Oh, we found the time walk. Perfect. Maybe they'll concede. Sick. Woo! They bricked. They bricked. Thank God. They bricked. Alright, we get to play a game 3. Let's board Flusterstorm out of our deck. And let's just bring back, I mean, one of these bad cards. Hold! Hold! It's probably Preordain, which is the force. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't think you want Caracas in the matchup where they're not playing the max number of Wastelands. Oh, thanks to Geeky for the resub. You're a powerful wizard. Much appreciated. I don't think this is a keep. It could be. We get to fragmentize their first play. We have Misstep for key, and then we get to play a Lavinia on turn 2 if they don't play a Mystic Forge. What do you think, Matt? It's close. I think it's close, but it might be a mulligan. I feel like this could be a mulligan. There are definitely hands where this wins the game. But there are definitely hands where we just die. We have 4 forces and a trap in our deck as turn 1 action. I think this is like borderline keepable, and I think I'm going to mulligan it. Alright, this is fine, but not great. God. I mean, I think this one's a keep, but it's not great. Opponent kept 7. Brutal. So we have a safety valve on turn 1. We have a ceremonious for a turn 2 value play. Yeah, well, we have a safety valve on turn 1. I think we want to keep ceremonious for the turn 2 play instead of keeping Merchant Scroll for action and hope to draw action. We definitely would have lost probably... Lightning Bolt, not the best draw. You have to have it in our deck for Karn and for the various other things that are happening, but I'm going to let that resolve. I have to counter things that really, really matter. There's some merit to ceremoniously rejecting that, but I think I would rather not. The downside, of course, is if they spin into defense grid, in which case we're just fucked. We're going to have to draw really, really well to win this game. We probably have to draw Ancestral Recall. Probably. It's going to be pretty tough, I think. Our hand was not great. Yeah, I mean, a key resolves too. I mean, that makes the top combo, so that's not good for us either. But we can always draw a misstep for top. I think we're supposed to let it resolve. We can answer this with a Fragmentize too. We can always maybe we are supposed to counter the top on the way down now. It's possible that we're supposed to do that now that they have a key. Maybe we are supposed to counter the top on the way down. Yeah, I'm going to. I think I have to. So we're just going to get bodied by a spell. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yep, that's 100% correct, Brian. Alright, if we can float for one turn here and then draw a blue card. I mean, we really need to draw Ancestral. We died at Karn now, though, so Lightning Bolt doesn't even save us from Karn. Because he already has the key in play. So they can't cast Karn yet. Is this going to be a Walking Ballista? That's okay with me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to bolt it for sure. Yeah, fine. We really have to hit Ancestral, I think. I mean, at first I'd like probably a blue card to, like, give us some protection. I mean, I'd like an Ancestral first, but they've had a lot of Lotuses. This is true. Oh, no. That's good. No, it wasn't marginal. It was actually really important. I should definitely have bolted with Lotus on the stack. It was actually super important because they would have been able to go up to a 4/4, and I couldn't bolt. It would have been pretty bad. So opponent went and got Mystic Forge. We have the Force of Will. I'm gonna hold that. I mean, it's not exactly good to hold this against... Yeah, I guess it's... I don't know. We have, like, Storm cards. You know, well, that's the reason to not hold it. Alright, opponent is at nothing. We're at nothing, but we can't cast any spells. So... It's bad for us. It's bad for us is true. Opponent can't currently cast Karns, but with any mana source they can. That's a good draw. Opponent probably drew a Karn that they can't cast. That's a good draw. Alright, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We're one mock. Alright, opponent can't play that spell either. Good. Okay, alright. Island's good draw. We can cast Force of Will if we draw a another blue card. Oh, they drew a Monolith. We're dead. Unfortunate. Well, yeah, they can play and activate this turn. Yeah, we're dead. I should have floated a mana too, but whatever. That's so tilting. They have exactly enough mana to key and kill us. Brutal. That was going to be a hard game to win. Opponent had a good 7. Not a bad day at the office. Not a bad day at the office. Oh, we were... opponent had to brick for a while, but... Alright, that's it. Second place. Close, but no cigar. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I got a lot of people here. If you are new to the stream, my name is I'm Actually Level 1. I'm Justin. I'm a vintage streamer. I stream once or twice a week during the weekdays, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern after work. If I'm home, I will stream the Vintage Challenge from 1 p.m. To whenever it finishes. You can find every single time I've streamed on YouTube in the link below. So definitely feel free to follow the Twitch, follow the YouTube. You can follow the Twitter if you're so inclined. Only if you're cool with anime stuff, because it is my personal Twitter, so there will be fun anime things on there too. On YouTube, there are 91 vintage leagues. There are over 20 vintage challenges, and there's a vintage playoff. So plenty of content if you are interested in learning vintage. I highly suggest checking out the YouTube. I suggest checking out the stream, following this stream, And following some of the other vintage streamers, there's Rich Shea, Chubby Rain, Breba20. There are a ton of vintage streamers out there. Vintage is extremely accessible on Magic Online. Obviously, it's not extremely accessible in paper, but it is one of the most accessible online formats currently, and you have incredible EV in playing these challenges. This challenge was 60 players, and it pays out to top 64 players. So, or it pays out to, what was it, top 32 players? Sorry, not 64 players. I think it pays out to top 32 players. More than half of the people who play in a vintage challenge will get a payout. Vintage decks are incredibly inexpensive compared to some other decks in other formats. Not using paper drawings, but look at this. This is a 300 tickets, 200 tickets, 300 tickets. Compare that to Modern, where you're seeing decks of 500 tickets, 400 tickets. If you already own Force of Wills, it makes the format incredibly accessible. So I highly recommend trying out Vintage if you haven't already. Certain what are those called? What are the loaner ones? Like MTGO traders and card hoarder. What are those ones? The ones that loan you out cards for a monthly subscription. A bunch of those offer Vintage now because Vintage is so accessible. So I recommend checking it out, trying a league. Mana Traders, that's the one. Thank you. I recommend checking it out, trying a league, seeing if it's for you. If you want to learn more about the format, you can check out the Discord, which will have the link in the chat. That's where all of the Vintage regulars hang out who are watching the streams, and you can find a bunch of links to different streams in there. Yeah, that's going to be probably it for me. I've been streaming since the start of the challenge at 1. I really appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. I'm going to send you over to at least someone. Probably my buddy Gab Nassif. Oop, Gab's not streaming anymore. If anyone has an Eternal player who's playing on Twitch right now, let me know and I will send people over to them. Squash, Wheeler, Canadian Highlander. That's something. Oh, we got Arkin. Let's send everybody over to Arkin. He's playing some Legacy Bomberman. That'll be a good time. Yeah, let's send everybody to Arkin. So we just finished second in the challenge log, so it was a good day. Next weekend, I will not be streaming the challenge. I have a paper vintage tournament on Long Island called the NYSC. They'll be giving out Mishra's workshops and power for prizes. It's going to be an incredible time. If you are in the area, 15 Proxy, Long Island, vintage tournament next weekend. I definitely recommend coming. It's going to be a killer time. During this week, I am going to be streaming multiple times in preparation for NYC, getting as many leagues of practice in as I can. So feel free to stop by in this week, throw on notifications for when I go live, and I hope to see you then. Hope everyone enjoys some Legacy with Arkin, and I will catch everyone later.